Hello darlings, and welcome to my Little Mermaid collection video. So in today's video, I will be putting my whole Little Mermaid collection on these shelves behind me. So it'll kind of be like my own version of Ariel's Grotto. These will be things that I got when I was a little girl up until now. Aside from my bookshelf video that I filmed last week, this will probably be one of my most exciting videos. And yes, it seems silly, but as you will learn, I am a very big Little Mermaid fan. I love Ariel. Ever since I was a little girl and discovered her, I have been a huge Little Mermaid fan. It's kind of only fitting that a Little Mermaid fan would collect a lot of Little Mermaid things because Ariel was a collector. She loves human things. And for me, as a human, I love mermaid things, so I collect mermaid things, mainly in particular, Ariel things. So this is gonna be very fun. Again, it might be silly, especially because I'm an adult, but because I'm an adult, I get to buy these things, you know? It's like that. These are things that I wish I could have bought as a little kid if I had money, and now that I do have money, I get to buy all the fun things. So why not spend it on Little Mermaid things? So here is my collection of all my Ariel things. They really are just a wide variety of different items, different kind of things. So I have my beautiful dolls right here. I have these two sculptures that I got on the Disney store. Love them. This Ariel one is just like the bronze one I talked about in the last video for my Ariel shelf. So this is the colored version, and then this is the Ursula. They're gorgeous. I love them so much. And then coming over here is my collection of pops. So I kind of have almost every single one of the Little Mermaid Funko Pops, which is kind of sad, but also kind of understandable because of my deep love for the Little Mermaid. So I was not expecting to get all the like full Little Mermaid collection when I started getting them. And then I ended up getting all of them. I'm missing like 2 or 3, but it's totally fine. So then we come down to my little pin lanyard that I got when I went to Disney World when I was a little girl. My mom got me and my other sisters one of these to put our pins on when we were there. So this side has some that are Disney, some are not Disney, but this side is my Little Mermaid collection. And then we have these two from Fig Pen, that one of Ariel, and then this one of Ursula. Then we go over, we've got Kendall, little Ariel Atlantica Castle of Legos, and then my 2 Loungefly bags. This little box that actually has books inside. I had one as a kid, 1 or 2 of these books as a little girl. And then whenever I was older, discovered that it was like a full set and it came with a box. So I found this like for maybe $40 on eBay. And obviously I had to get it. I got that a couple years ago, but it came with all these books and the box was in really good condition for it being like probably at least 20-ish years old. And we've just got a collection of things. And then this box, all the things in here are more so of the things I had as a little kid. So I kind of already have the shelves where I want them to be. I've kind of like roughly placed items to know where I want to put the shelves. The first shelf I'm gonna do is very exciting. There's 2 shelves, kind of 3, that I'm most excited to do. One being this one, and it's gonna be silly, but it's gonna be my doll collection. This is the middle shelf, so you can't take it out. It's drilled in there. This is the top shelf that I wanted to be able to measure and know where to put because, like I mentioned, it's my doll shelf, and I have this very big, very beautiful Little Mermaid doll from the 35th anniversary of the Little Mermaid. To be fair, I had no idea that it was going to be this big of a doll when I ordered it. I thought it was just like the normal Barbie sized dolls, and I don't have many. I only have 3, and there's a reason why, because for one, they're beautiful, and it's Ariel, why the heck not? And so I had to place this shelf up top to where I can slide this in because it's so tall. Again, when I opened the box that this came in, I looked at it and I stared at it for a good like 10 seconds. I was like, why the heck is it this big? And I looked and realized that these special limited edition dolls are this big. And I don't know why, like watching the videos of people doing unboxings for the limited edition dolls were that big. I guess they just had so many, I had no idea, or I just wasn't paying attention. So when I opened it, I was like, what in the world? Why is it like the size of a China doll? But in the end, I was kind of okay because it's beautiful and it's Ariel, so why not? So the sizing of this doll kind of worked out perfectly because of her being in her little village blue dress. I had this gorgeous like couture Ariel, and the dress is supposed to look like her mermaid outfit, where it's the purple shell top and then obviously the green mermaid tail. Is this not beautiful? I think this was the first one that I got. Either this one or the next one, I really can't remember, but I fell in love and then I went searching for more, and then I had to get the other one. And then it kind of turned into my collection and my desire to get more dolls. And then that's when this one came out. A couple months after, I ended up finding these. So yes, it's silly, but these are like the only ones I'll get, unless if there's one that's just like perfect in her actual mermaid outfit, like her actual shell top and her mermaid tail. Maybe her pink dress and then her wedding outfit. But realistically, unless if there's like a perfect one of her wedding outfit along with Eric, I probably wouldn't get any more, just because these are the good ones. Like I looked at all the other ones that came in the past and they were okay, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I really want those like I did for these three. So like I was saying, it's perfect that this one was the big one and I put it in the middle because it's the village dress, because the ones that I got, it kind of goes in movie order. I'll show you. So I'm gonna put this one right here because obviously Ariel's a mermaid in the beginning of the movie. So we go from mermaid to village dress to the end of the movie, which is also another anniversary doll they did for the 35th anniversary, which my favorite dress from Ariel, I have two favorite dresses from the Little Mermaid, and it's one that slept on. It's very underrated. It is the purple dress at the end of the movie. Is that not a stunning doll? That is why when I saw it and I was like, okay, I'm getting this one. Her hair with the little like shoulder piece that goes up to make it look like waves. Is that not gorgeous? Her dress, her shoes. And I think I found this one first, and then I went searching, found this one, and then I saw that they were coming out with this one. So yeah, it kind of happened all within like a 2-month span, 2 or 3 month span, which is totally fine. The back is beautiful. It has the artwork from the artist that came up with the concept art of the doll. I want a painting of this because it is so beautiful. It's very couture. That's kind of why I liked this one and this one, because it's very couture, and this one is very elevated. An elevated version of the outfit or the dress from the movie, I guess you could say. I have 2 little acrylic risers that I have the first and the last dolls on to kind of bring up the height of them, because the middle one is so big that they kind of looked really small. That way they weren't so short and there wasn't so much space from the top of the box to the bottom of the top shelf. That makes it look a lot better, and I think it's so good because then, like I mentioned, it goes in movie order, and can't get better than that. So the top shelf is definitely going to be my second favorite shelf. Because of the things that will be going on, I will be putting my Ariel and Ursula little statues up there, and the big, beautiful Lego shell. The Ariel one that came out for the live action Ariel movie. I'm so excited to put it up there. My husband got it for me for my birthday the year that it came out, and I am so excited to put it on the shelf so I can see it in all its beauty and glory, and try my best not to drop it, because if I drop it, I might cry. So here's to praying that the Lord gives me the strength to not drop it because that will be very unfortunate. Here is the beautiful shell. I loved putting it together. Okay, so I was able to get the shell up there without dropping it. Thank you, Lord. And I got it centered. So now I'm going to put my Ariel and Ursula up there with it, and I'm so excited. I think it'll just complete the look because they're all very tall, very big, and kind of like substantial pieces. I'm glad I'm able to put them up on top instead of kind of like taking too much room up on the shelves. So I'm very excited for this one. She is just gorgeous. I have seen several like Ariel statues or figurines, more is the word, on the Disney website many times, and I've liked them, but this is the only one I was like, oh my gosh, I love that. It's gorgeous. I love that she's got her little dingle hopper in her hand and her little bag, and I love that Flounder and Sebastian are also with her in it. It's just, and the colors, I mean, it's gorgeous. I love it. I love it so much. And then we've got Miss Ursula going up there with Flotsam and Jetsam. I want to kind of like angle the two figurines kind of in towards each other and not just have them like looking straight out, kind of have them turned in, if that makes sense. Oh, I love it. What do you think? So I want to go ahead and do this shelf. This will be my Funko Pop shelf. So I got a few like acrylic stands to put the Funkos on, so I can do like 3 different rows of Funkos and be able to see all of them. I obviously want to put them in movie order, so I'm very excited about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up the stands because I kind of got a rough idea of the size of stands and where I want to put them to best be able to display all of them and hopefully be able to see them all. I have not put them all up yet. This is the one shelf I did not really want to get the full idea of where I want everything to go because I really want to get like my first impression doing the video, so I'm so excited. So this is the first Funko that I'm going to put up. This one I feel like has to be the first one because it's obviously the original movie poster in the background with Funko Ariel in the pose that she's in original movie poster. And you can see on the back, this was the original movie poster. Is that not so cute? So obviously we have little Ariel and the Ariel pose, which is so sweet. So I'm gonna put this one first. So obviously in the beginning of the movie, it starts off with Eric and then it goes into the concert that Sebastian is performing. And so we've got little Sebastian. This is cute little Sebastian who's got his little shell music stand with his little music sheets. It's so cute because it's actually got music notes on the sheet that he's standing on. He's gonna be first and I'm gonna put him right by Eric. Oh, it's a perfect fit. We've got King Triton. I think this one's so cool because it's got like the waves behind him. He's got his angry dad face that he always has in the movie. Great dad, very protective, just like my father. He's got his Triton. So I'm going to put this one right next to Sebastian. Next, we have my Ariel that's swimming with her little bag from the movie where she puts all her little collections in her bag. So we're gonna put her right by her phone. Oh, I kind of love it. Where she's right by her dad. I don't know why, but that's pretty cool. I have Scuttle, who's holding the dingle hopper, which is so cool. So sadly, I don't have Flounder yet. Once I get Flounder, then I'll probably, if he fits, I don't know his size, I might put him in between Ariel and Triton. For right now, I'm gonna put Scuttle right by Ariel because that's from the scene when she brings her bag up and gets Scuttle to tell her what the different items are that she has. So obviously the fork is the dingle hopper and it fits perfectly with the Ariel holding her bag. And then next, we have this beautiful Ariel one where she is on the rock and she is singing Part of Your World, or the second half of Part of Your World. I mean, this is not like the cutest thing you've ever seen. Hopefully one day if I have little girls, then they'll have the same love I have for Ariel and we can have fun with these. So the next one is the one where Sebastian is about to sing Under the Sea. So we've got Sebastian right here, Ariel holding the flower. It's this thing where she's picking the petals of he loves me not, talking about Eric. So we're gonna put her right here. So the next movie scene is the one where it's Eric's statue and Ariel, the one where Flounder surprised Ariel with Eric's statue in her grotto. Oh, that works perfectly. This is not like obstructing that one. This one might be hard because Ursula and Ursula's lair. So, okay, so I was able to find this like cardboard piece that came with the packaging for the shelf. I cut it up and yeah, you can kind of tell and it doesn't look very good, but I can grab some white spray paint them, and you really won't be able to tell. So as you can see, I put them under the shelves right here to give them a little bit more height. Now I fixed the problem, and Ursula's little layer, watch how perfectly it fits. It just slides right under there now. I think it looks good because now it's kind of like a background piece, and then that way I can still put the shelf and still have other pieces there. So I put Ursula right here, and she's sitting on her little stool, and she's got Flotsam and Jetsam with her. But the other Ariel that I do not have is the one in her like sail outfit Scuttle puts her in after she becomes a human. That's also one that I don't feel like I need or like a strong desire to have. Ariel in her little pink dress, and then we have Eric, and we have Chef Louie, who we all love. I want to do Eric right here, do Ariel right here, and I'm gonna put Chef Louie behind the two of them. This one, when I found this one and I got it, I was so excited because you can see little Sebastian in Chef Louie's hand, where he's got his little head like scrunched in to the part where he's about to get cooked. I went to a really fun Comic-Con with one of my sweet dear friends. I mainly went because Miss Jody Benson, aka Ariel, was there. We also met several incredible artists, and one's an artist, and then he brought his friend, and now we have made wonderful friends with them. So we love and adore them. I will show some of the Ariel pieces that I got and a few other ones that I got from him. I'm wanting to do the wall that's right here adjacent from me and do gallery wall, but it's not going to be like Disney theme, mainly Ariel. But I have so many pieces that are so beautiful, I want to display them. So maybe in another video later on in the future, whenever I find all the frames, maybe I'll do a little gallery wall. I found the one piece that I had been wanting to find more than any. This is the Kiss the Girls scene. Is this just not the cutest one you've ever seen? You've got Flounder with the other fish in the water. We've got little Sebastian. It's just like a full 180 of just a beautiful scene. If I put them right here, I fear that they're gonna take up too much view. Oh wait, maybe this works. The next one we have is Vanessa, who I absolutely love. I feel like she does not get enough hype. There was just something about Vanessa when she first came on the movie that I was like, oh, this is really cool. I really like this concept. I thought she was so pretty, even though she was technically Ursula and technically a villain. I still thought she was gorgeous. Steven is holding the little necklace. They don't play around when it comes to the detail, and obviously she has her little smirk. So she's going next. This one's kind of awesome. Okay, so this is silly, but I think it's really cool. After Ariel turns back into a mermaid and Ariel and Eric kiss and all that, then Vanessa turns back into Ursula, and then she is really mad, and then she makes the deal with her dad and all that, and then she gets the Triton and crown, and she becomes really big. And so I've got this massive Ursula, but it's like perfect because in the movie she is really big, so it only makes sense they made her big, and it only makes sense that I got her, you know? She fits like perfectly right here. At that point, you're not really going to be able to see the layer, but it's still cool because it's kind of in the background. And if you come over here, you can see it. It's still super cool, and it's kind of worth it. So there's 3 of the full collection that I don't have. I don't have the sale one. I still don't know if I'll get it. I don't have Flounder. That's one I definitely want to find. And then I don't have just Ariel herself in her village dress. Because I did find the boat scene, I kind of don't know if I really want to get Ariel just herself in the village dress because she's right there. Again, if I end up finding her and she's like a really great price, I find her in person, then maybe, but it's not really what I'm going to be actively looking for. The only one I care really to get after this is the Flounder one. I have, like we love our Ariel in her purple dress here. We have Ariel in her purple dress. There's a few like diamond collections that they do. This is like the only diamond collection that I really cared to get because the diamond collection is like sparkles. They do a lot of sparkles on it. But it was just fitting because Ariel, like, her dress is all like sparkly when she comes out of the water at the end. I felt like it was only fitting that I got the sparkly diamond collection of Ariel in her purple dress because, I mean, it's just, it makes sense. Why would you not, you know? We're putting her right here. The other dress I was talking about that I mentioned I had two favorite dresses, very underrated dresses from Ariel, is in the second movie. Obviously it's underrated because it's in the second movie, but the purple dress Ariel wears for Melody's birthday party, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I wish they like went more with the purple theme with Ariel. I feel like purple just looks so good on her. We have the wedding Ariel and Eric of her beautiful dress. I always loved Ariel's wedding dress. I thought it was so pretty. And then we've got her little crown and the veil. They put a veil on her, which is so cute. And then Eric put them right here. It's so cute. It's a little ridiculous, I will admit, but I don't regret getting these. I mean, it's perfect. So here's a bit of a better close-up of all of them. Sebastian is hidden back there. I'm gonna see if I can't find something to get him to be like that high so we can actually see him and he's not hidden. But I feel like it kind of worked out. You can like see all of them really well. And the cardboard again in the back is kind of noticeable, but I can just hit them with spray paint and they'll kind of blend into the shelf. But I think this ended up being like perfect. So this next shelf is pretty exciting because I am putting the professional picture I got done with Miss Jody Benson. I want to eventually find a really pretty frame to put this in, probably like a gold ornate frame. This is obviously going to go in the middle because why would you not put it in the middle? The centerpiece. I have this picture that came in a magazine. One of my friends years back, I think I was in middle school, found this in a magazine that her mom got and brought it to me. I was so excited. So this was a photo shoot that Disney did several years back of all the different princesses, and they had celebrities be in there. You can see little Ariel, and you can see the Atlantica castle right in the middle. And then what's really cool about this is that they have Ursula. They had Miss Queen Latifah as Ursula, which was like phenomenal. I felt like that was such a great, I guess you would say, casting for the photo shoot. When I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, that's like, she killed it. She did so good. She looked so good. I think I'm gonna just put it on this wall. Eventually, if I decide, I might have Ursula displayed in the back, but I have other stuff going here. The thing I got Miss Jody Benson to sign is the sleeve of my VHS tape, which like was only fitting. This was the VHS that I wore out like crazy watching. This was mine growing up. And then I also have my Little Mermaid 2. As you can see, we have the beautiful VHS in here. I'm having this placed right by Miss Jody Benson because like that only makes sense. Why would you not, you know? And then we have the second one right behind it. I have this, it's a headphone holder that was in the bullseye section at Target. I saw an Instagram video of a lady. The reason why she got it was to display her Minnie Mouse ears, which I thought was genius because I have two. I have this one and then a light blue one that I'll show later. So I thought it was like a perfect thing to do. So I like that it's acrylic and that it's clear. I have a little candle from the very recent Bath & Body Works collection that they did with the Disney princesses. I have the Ariel one, and I love it because on the back of it, they have the autograph for the princesses, and in the front, where it shows which princess it is. Depending on the cap, use that as a stand for the candle, and it fits perfectly inside this little stand. I have two of these 3D Ariel puzzle pieces that I got, I think at Walmart. They have them at Walmart, Target, Amazon holds them as well. So there's two of these Ariel ones. There's one of Ariel in her Little Mermaid tail, and then Ariel in her dinner dress, I guess you would say, but it's the pink dress. I think I'm gonna put them right here. Kind of like fills in the space perfectly. One of the last times, or the time before, that I went to Disney World, which was like 10 years ago at this point. Sad, I know. I got a dingle hopper, which is so so cute. It is a little hairbrush on one side, and then it looks like the Dingle Hopper, and then it says Little Mermaid, and it says Dingle Hopper. I'm gonna put this right here. So these are the last two shelves, and I'm having to sit on the floor. I tried to do the best camera angle I could do. For this shelf, I want to put this beautiful little sculpture slash figurine that my best friend gave me for my birthday this past year. It is absolutely gorgeous. So this is the same friend that is like the most artistic person. She is genuinely, not just because she's my best friend, also because she's my best friend, my favorite artist. She is incredible. And then James Mulligan is my second favorite, who is my new friend I met at the Comic-Con. I can't remember if she says she found this at a thrift store or an antique mall somewhere. She found it secondhand, and she got it because she said it reminded her a lot of Ariel. And then I think she like worked with it. I don't know if she added more pieces to it, or if this mermaid originally had like the Ariel swoop, or if she added it. That's something I need to ask her. So it obviously doesn't have Ariel's like face. It's not the exact look of Ariel. It gives it more of an authentic real life look. And like, are you kidding me? Look at the color of this seaweed. I mean, she is unreal. And the iridescence of the shells. You will very soon understand why she is my favorite artist. She is so incredibly talented, and she writes, okay? She can write books, which she's been working on writing books and wanting to get published one day, which is so cool. I absolutely adore her. She is the coolest person in the world. And I don't know if you saw in previous videos, but it's the art piece that I have above my clothing rack. It's the picture of me and my husband from our wedding that she did of us in front of Eric's castle. It is the most beautiful painting. She put little pearls in the hair, which was so cute, and she added these little flowers in the hair. I mean, I love this so much. I want to put her right about here. Little small Lego of that Atlantica castle. I'm gonna move this over to the side. I also have this little dish I found at TJ Maxx. It is this beautiful bowl that I got for the sake of like, I could put jewelry in here or just like little knickknacks. But obviously it says Little Mermaid, and then it has just like little paintings of Ariel all around. I thought it was so cute. I think I'm gonna have the Little Mermaid displayed. And then on the sides, you can see the different artwork. That'll balance it, because then I'll have the bowl in the middle and the two like bigger pieces, more substantial, off to the side. Have my little Pura Vida bracelets that are kind of like more of the beachy Ariel kind of colors. But here is another piece that my best friend Megan did. She gave me this for my bachelorette little weekend. She made this too. It's a little jewelry dish. And she flippin' painted this. Are you kidding me? Look at that intricate detail. I mean, is that not insane? She used such tiny brushes at the Disney castle. And then the little lampposts and the trees, like that's insane. She is incredibly talented. I have a lot of bracelets that kind of give me more of that like Ariel kind of feel with the colors and everything. You can see the colorway of them a little bit better there. And then the little seashell, I had to, it was perfect because it's the same seashell that's on Ariel's seashell top, sitting right beside the Ariel that she did for me. I have this little charm bracelet I got when I was a kid. I have no idea where this was from. My guess would be Disney World, one of our Disney trips. But it's a really cute little charm bracelet. So I have this on this little watch like cushion. I repurposed it. Works perfectly to be able to display it. I think I'm gonna put two of my Ariel mugs here. This one is from Disney World, that last trip I went on. So it looks like Ariel. It's like her little tail and her fins at the bottom. And then it's got pearls, which I love. And it's got her little shell on the back, which is sad. I wish it was up front so you could actually see it. And then it's the handle is supposed to look like her hair, and it's got the little flower that she wears during the under the sea part. And then on the inside, it's got her autograph right there. Is that not so cool? I love it. I might actually move this up and put the mug right here. I might move this back here. You can still see it, but it's not taking up room in hiding the mug. Actually, I think this is one that one of my friends got me when they went to Disney World. So it's got Ariel and Eric in the front, and then on the back it says follow your heart. So obviously we're gonna have Ariel and Eric displayed. I'm gonna put that one right here, and it kind of works perfectly because the handles are like opposite of each other. So I don't know, it works really well. So for this bottom shelf, I went ahead and put the Little Mermaid treasure chest with all the books inside right here. I want to put my 2 Loungefly items here. I actually wore this bag when I went to go meet Jody. It just carried all my stuff. It actually carried my 2 VHSs that I brought. Obviously only got the first one signed. I want to get the second one signed eventually. I was able to put like art pieces that I got inside of here. I have this, which is just like art itself. The Loungefly bags are like incredible. I love this one. I'm gonna put this one in the back corner. I have this beautiful Ursula and Vanessa purse. This is also a Loungefly. I found this at Box Lunch. I got this from Box Lunch as well. It is stunning. So it's embroidered on the top flap, but it's like reversed. So Vanessa is up top and then Ursula is on the bottom, and then if you flip it on the back, Ursula's up top, Vanessa's on the bottom. It's like the most beautiful bag, and because I love Vanessa so much, I really wanted it, and I found this when it was on sale, and I also had rewards. So I think I ended up spending like $20 on this. So very good price, but I loved it because it had it like split down the middle of their 2 faces, which is so cool, so genius. So obviously I'm gonna have her beside the backpack, but that way it's like Ursula and Vanessa are right by Ursula. This other pair of ears, of mini ears, this is the blue one. I think it was 10th anniversary or some kind of anniversary that they did. I think these are the Arendelle ears for Frozen. I really like them because this is like my favorite color, blue. And I loved that it was like iridescent and sparkly. I ended up getting this one and this Ariel pair on eBay as a set. I was looking for this pair and they had just ran out at the park, so my friend that was working there at the time couldn't find them. So I looked on eBay and they had a set of the 2 of these. Had both, still had the tags on them and everything, cheaper than if I were to have bought them at the parks, which was really cool. So obviously had to get it because that was a pretty good steal. I'm going to put this back behind Vanessa and Ursula purse, and even though it's not Ariel, it still looks good because it's blue, and it doesn't have to all be Ariel things. Speaking of, I have my second favorite princess is Belle. My third favorite, fun fact, is Rapunzel, because I feel like if Rapunzel came out, or Tangled came out when I was younger, I was in like middle school I think when it came out, she would have definitely been my second favorite. But I love Belle. I love Beauty and the Beast. Love the movie. Love that she's a reader. But I have this one that I also got. So I got this at the Disney store right before they closed all the Disney stores and malls, which is like, bring that back, please. We all want the Disney stores back. So as you can see, it's got her little autograph inside, which is so fun. It's such a fun little touch. And then it's got her little gold dress with her hair and a rose on top. I'm gonna put this right here, even though it's kind of gonna be hidden by the purse, which is okay because this is technically Ariel's collection, my collection of Ariel things, but I like that I can still have it right there. I also have this mug. I got it made for my sister's birthday, one of my sister's birthdays. She's the one that also loves books and loves Disney. She is a big Cinderella fan. I'm a big Ariel fan. You can pick different hairstyles, different hair colors, and then different dresses for the different Disney princesses, which is so cool. I think I might end up putting this one here. Let me see. Move this here. I do have this ornament, which was originally an ornament. I accidentally broke it and Vanessa came off of it, and then her arm broke too, and the little part was up top that you would hang it, and I ended up super gluing it back, so it was fine. But because she broke off of this base, I knew if I tried to hang it on the Christmas tree, it was just gonna pull her off with the weight of how heavy this is. So I ended up buying another one because it ended up going on sale. I took the little hook for the ornament off, and now it just looks like a fun little figurine. Is that not so cool? In the mirror you can move it and you can see Ursula. I loved this scene. I don't know if I'm gonna have any room. I have this I Heart Revolution Beauty collab that they did with a bunch of different Disney princesses. I have the Ariel eyeshadow palette, lip gloss, and highlighter. I would really love to display them, but I kind of don't know where I would. I'm gonna put it behind the bowl to where you can kind of see it. I might cut off another piece of this and put it under the eyeshadow palette so you can see more. Yeah, that's the way to go. I might just actually put the others kind of like resting inside the bowl. I kind of feel like that would work perfectly. I think that's kind of perfect. I have this little flounder. It has like the slap bracelet, so like the ruler where you can slap and it connects. But I saw this video where people were doing it and then attaching it with the little ears and putting it on the back hoop of your backpacks. So whenever you're at Disney World, if it's like irritating your head, you could take it off and have it attached to your backpack. I might put him in this little bowl. That's so cute. It works perfectly. Okay, I think we're done. I love it. Okay, so we're not done. We got one more. I forgot to look through my childhood box of all my Ariel things. I have 2 snow globes and then this really cute, I think I got it from McDonald's for a Happy Meal. I'm not quite sure, but it's Ariel and Eric. And when you twist this little thing, it has little wheels on the bottom, so they kind of like dance around. I have a few of the Little Mermaid McDonald's Happy Meal toys, which is really cool. I kind of want to just have it sitting out. And then I have 2 snow globes. I got them both when I was a young kid from like the OG Disney store, the really cool one from the early 2000s, which they need to bring back not only just the Disney store, but the OG look where it had the tower of plush animals in the middle, and then it had like the movies that were playing, and then like the massive figurines and statues of like different Disney characters. There is this one, which is like Ariel in her grotto, and Sebastian and Flounder are inside the little snow globe. It is this beautiful snow globe of Ariel. It's her on a little rock, which is kind of like a nod to part of your world when she's on that rock. I think I want to put it on this shelf. I feel like it kind of just makes sense to put it right here. I feel like there's enough stuff on this one. I could move these. Oh, that looks fun. Okay, so then I'm gonna put this snow globe here. I have another snow globe that was also from the Disney store, but I had these like in my attic at my parents' house for years, and somehow it leaked on the bottom, so all like the liquid, like the water, is gone. And then she like turned on her side, so I'm gonna have to see if I can unscrew the bottom of this, if I can fix it. It's got Sebastian and Flounder on the bottom, on the base of it, and then Ariel, and you can kind of see how it's all wonky and messed up. I'm gonna put her right here. Maybe I'll put her in between the 2. I think I like it right there. Okay, we're officially done. I absolutely love it. So darlings, I hope you enjoyed today's video just as much as I did making it. If you did, make sure you click the like button below and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. And also make sure you click the notification bell button if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. Bye darlings.